Surprise, surprise. Guess who's back? Not me this time, but we'll talk about who. So, like, comment, subscribe, hashtag best bet in the comments. When I hit 100 subscribers, I'll give away a free UFC hat. So, who's back again? Who's got 9 lives like a cat? Kevin Holland. Kevin Holland's going to fight Marvin Vettori. This could be good for him. This could be good for Kevin. This could be good for Marvin. It could be good for Kevin in that he's right back on the horse. He had an interview with Joe Rogan, and he talked about how he has to stay in the gym. So this might be good for his psyche. And ideally, he's not full of it. He went right back into the gym right after the fight. He might talk a lot, but, he does usually have results. We found out when he fought Mr. Brunson that his wrestling is lacking. He was even talking about dropping 170 pounds. I mean, he does weigh in pretty light, and from his interview with Joe, we know that his diet is not exactly strict. Like, he's just now started to pay attention to what he eats, but his diet is lacking. And then we got Marvin Vettori, the machine, the maniac, the workhorse. So this Marvin he's not an easy out for anybody ever. He not afraid to wrestle you. He has the potential to knock you out. What's more scary about Mr. Vettori is the fact that he has more for what's scary for Mr. Vettori, or scary about Mr. Vettori to Kevin Holland, should be the fact that Vettori actually has more submission wins on his record than he does knockouts. But that being said, that just means that the takedown threat is real. Kevin's a legit black belt under Travis Lutter, so he should be mindful, and he should be very difficult to submit. I'm imagining he is. What we found is that Mr. Holland is not difficult. Well, that's not fair to say. I was going to say he's not difficult to take down. He is difficult to take down. His wrestling, it could be better. Let's just put it that way. His wrestling, it could be better. That's the path to victory for Mr. Vettori. It makes it kind of hard for me to put with this last Brunson fight. I mean, don't get me wrong. Brunson is a much better wrestler than Vettori. Just the pedigree is there. He's just got the pedigree is there for Brunson. Whereas Vettori, he's a solid wrestler. Or with solid wrestling ability. Oh man, I want to go with Holland. I want to go with the big mouth. But last time I went with the big mouth, even though Brunson had a path for victory. And the logical conclusion, unfortunately, even though I like this kid, I really do, I gotta go with Vettori. I'm wondering if Kevin's just going to be one of those fighters that he's not fully actualized, and it's just difficult to pick. It's just difficult to pick some fighters because sometimes they can pull something out their butt, like when he knocked out Jacare from the guard. That almost never happens. It almost never happens. It's only ever happened one other time, and it was from the closed guard. And with punches, it's only ever happened one time. It's rare. It's like a blue moon. So I think Vettori's going to strike with him a little bit. Vettori's going to get cracked. He's going to get hurt. Derek Brunson got cracked. Derek Brunson got hurt. Then I think Vettori's going to turn this into a wrestling match. I think I think Holland is going to be very difficult to take down. He's going to resist. He's going to look for a way to win, knockout or submission. And I think Vettori is going to be able to eke out enough of these rounds. Kevin's got the cardio. It's just the wrestling. It's legitimately just the wrestling. Anybody that's watched Kevin fight, they're going to try and wrestle this kid. I don't think he's had enough time to add the wrestling weapon to his repertoire. So the logical conclusion is you have to bet against him. I wouldn't bet on this fight just because the kid is good. He's super talented. And it's not like he can't knock out Vettori. It's not like he can't land a submission of his own. It's just that when you see such a clear path for victory for the other fighter, you can't pick against the other fighter. You just can't. I did last time against Brunson for Holland, and you just can't. So My pick, he's back again, but unfortunately, I'm worried Mr. Holland is going to pick up another L. So we will see in the fight. Kevin Holland replacing Darren Till against Marvin Vettori. Should be an entertaining fight at the very least. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, hashtag best bet. Enter to win a free UFC hat. All right, my people, we out.